The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Get busy living or get busy dying. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Money and success don't change people, they merely amplify what is already there. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life, and be without flavor. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. In order to write about life, first you must live it. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Sing like no one's listening, love like you've never been hurt, dance like nobody's watching, and live like it's heaven on earth. Curiosity about life in all of its aspects, I think, is still the secret of great creative people. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The unexamined life is not worth living. Do all the good you can, for all the people you can, in all the ways you can, as long as you can. Everybody wants to be famous, but nobody wants to do the work. I live by that. You grind hard so you can play hard. At the end of the day, you put all the work in, and eventually it'll pay off. It could be in a year, it could be in 30 years. Eventually, your hard work will pay off. Everything negative, pressure, challenges, is all an opportunity for me to rise. I like criticism. It makes you strong. You never really learn much from hearing yourself speak. Life imposes things on you that you can't control, but you still have the choice of how you're going to live through this. Life is never easy. There is work to be done and obligations to be met, obligations to truth, to justice, and to liberty. Live for each second without hesitation. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is really simple, but men insist on making it complicated. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood.
Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. When we do the best we can, we never know what miracle is wrought in our life or the life of another. The healthiest response to life is joy. Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you only spend it once. The best portion of a good man's life is his little nameless, unencumbered acts of kindness and of love. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Keep calm and carry on. Maybe that's what life is. A wink of the eye and winking stars. Life is a flower in which love is the honey. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. The greatest pleasure of life is love. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. Life's tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. I believe every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't intend to waste any of mine. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. If you live long enough, you'll make mistakes. But if you learn from them, you'll be a better person. Life is short, and it is here to be lived. The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm, you'll never enjoy the sunshine. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. If you can do what you do best and be happy, you're further along in life than most people. We should remember that just as a positive outlook on life can promote good health, so can everyday acts of kindness. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your head against the wall and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve. The best way to predict your future is to create it. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. Identity is a prison you can never escape, but the way to redeem your past is not to run from it, but to try to understand it, and use it as a foundation to grow. There are no mistakes, only opportunities. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself, the other for helping others. Sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. But the only thing you can't do is ignore them because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Throughout life people will make you mad, disrespect you and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, a tragedy for the poor. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one that is open for us. Never take life seriously. Nobody gets out alive anyway. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. Happiness is the feeling that power increases, that resistance is being overcome. I have learned to seek my happiness by limiting my desires, rather than in attempting to satisfy them. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he is not. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. When it is obvious that goals can't be reached, don't adjust the goals, but adjust the action steps. There may be people who have more talent than you, but there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do, and I believe that.